I don't got friends. I got family. Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back with another movie review, and this time it's for The Fate of the Furious. I got the amazing opportunity to attend the world premiere in New York City for this film and the after party. This is a non-spoilers review, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, don't worry about spoilers. Let's get started. So Fate of the Furious is the 8th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise, and by now, Universal is just cashing lottery tickets after Furious 7 was one of the highest grossing films of last year and of all time. I think we're looking at that Fast and Furious in space for sure pretty soon now. I am a huge fan of this franchise, and I was from the very beginning when it first started, when it was just about street races and cars and girls, up into after the Fast 5 movie where things started to shift and it became about street races, fast cars, girls, explosions, special op agents, airplanes, secret covert mission. And I do love the new direction that they took these movies in to give it some new life. So what do I think about this installment of the franchise? I thought it was a good movie, and I think that it's a great movie if you're a Fast and Furious fan. In all fairness, the trailers for this movie did not really excite me. I wasn't really super excited to see this movie, and I didn't really like the whole evil Dom thing they were going on about. And I mean, the franchise is about family, right? Why is Dom fighting everybody? Like, why is Dom fighting everybody? Why are we not on the same team? I didn't want it to get all cheesy and soap opera-y with evil Dom. Despite all of that, I really, really love the direction that they decided to take this. And without any spoilers, it just really satisfied me and put me at ease, and I enjoyed what became of this scenario. The biggest positive I took from this movie is F. Gary Gray's direction. It is amazing the way and direction that his input has influenced this franchise. It's taken to another level. The Fast and Furious action and shots and angles are completely different in this movie. It's on another level, and it looks really incredible the way it's shot. The action is off the wall. The quality of all the action and just the cinematography in general brought it to another level within the Fast and Furious movies, unlike any other movie before it, while still keeping in the spirit of the other Fast and Furious movies, and also not forgetting to have fun with all of the ludicrousness, I'm sure that's not a word, but see what I did there, and insanity that this franchise has come to embrace. Dom's team, as always, is a great treat to watch on screen. Their chemistry is great after all of these movies, I would assume so. For me personally, Charlize Theron was an amazing addition to this cast, and she brought out something that was truly different and truly formidable and cunning and ruthless that I really enjoyed, and I thought that she was one of the standouts in this film. Another positive on the acting front is the characters of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Jason Statham of Luke Hobbs and Deckard Shaw, and their interaction in this movie and their one-liners and their comedy with each other and their energy bouncing off of each other was really fun to watch in this movie. And they had some amazing action sequences. All I'm going to say is jail scene, and it's just so much fun to sit and watch and enjoy. As I mentioned before, this movie does a great job with keeping the party going and rolling as this franchise continues to go on. And there were a couple of surprises and different turns that I wasn't sure that this movie was going to take, and I really enjoyed the way they went. So, on to the negatives. This Fast and Furious movie, out of all of them, the plot is a little more convoluted, and sometimes this movie is asking you to reach pretty far to explain things that somewhat don't make sense. A lot of these negatives come with spoilers, unfortunately, so I won't get into any detail, but I can say that there were a lot of plot points that were left unspecified or untouched on, and I wish they were handled in a different way, because I would have loved to see and hear how those plot points played out. But I thought a lot of it was left unexplained, or just for me to understand why something happened, why it wasn't touched on. It's kind of hard to talk about it without spoiling it, but that's pretty much it. There is also a couple of ridiculous, unrealistic situations, but this franchise has started to embrace this new dumb action fun, which works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Majority of this film, it did work. Some parts I didn't feel like it worked. So overall, I really enjoyed this film a lot. I went in a little skeptical because of the longevity of the franchise, and I didn't really love the trailers too much, but I had a smile on my face through the entire film. It was just a great popcorn movie. It was a great movie to sit and watch and just enjoy the spectacle. The action scenes were incredible. The cars were incredible. The plot points, It's funny, it's serious, it's action-packed, and it's an adrenaline boost for sure. This movie hits all of the right beats to please a Fast and Furious fan, and also hits all of the right beats to be an amazing, amazing action movie. Kicking off the summer movie season right. If I had to give Fate of the Furious a score out of 10, I would give it an 8. 8. Get it? Ironic. I really hope you enjoyed this movie review. If you did, make sure you subscribe and look out for more in the future. And until next time, peace.